most important thing the Boys and Girls Club does is it reminds us how important it is for us to take care of each other, particularly the vulnerable youth in our community. How well we take care of each other influences the long-term well-being that we each have in our community. The healthiest societies I know don't have a large group of abandoned people. They take care of the vulnerable people and have those vulnerable people become contributing members of their communities. That's the best thing that Boys and Girls Club does for us. Well, it's really important for us to get some long-term funding for the club in Saticoy and the club in Oakview. Those two communities don't really have a robust business community and robust communities with high-income people that could supplement the funding that each of the Boys and Girls Club needs. So our long-term goal was to say those two, they're in the unincorporated area of the county, and we should make sure that the county steps up and provides long-term sustainable funding for those two. What I most hope happens to the Boys and Girls Club in the future is that they return to the prominence, and they were one of the preeminent organizations that everybody in the community said, hey, Boys and Girls Club, I've got to be a part of that. And we really need that. There was a time when if you were a business person, you wanted to make sure you supported Boys and Girls Club. That was one of those organizations that was just a must support. And we need to get back to that. This is such an essential organization. People have to realize that if the Boys and Girls Club isn't doing it, nobody else is doing it after school for these youth. And I really hope that we can get that message out there to everybody about the tremendous importance and the tremendous efficiency of the Boys and Girls Club. They spend $1, they stretch $1 better than anybody I know in terms of the services they provide. One of the favorite things that I think of when I think about the Boys and Girls Club is just John Brandt teaching youth how to juggle, and watching those kids first start awkwardly and then become really good at it. And there was one youth that really became a good juggler and also became super close with John. John followed him all the way through college and past college. He's now out there, a successful youth. He used juggling in college to pay for his extra expenses. He would go out and perform, make money. But that's a young man that had an adult in his life, John Brandt, as a role model that helped him, and he could have floundered as he was not getting enough time with adults before he got hooked up with John and the Boys and Girls Club.